Word, he started observing. He realized that his boss was under constant pressure from higher-ups, and his negativity was a projection of his own stress. Once my friend stopped seeing the criticism as a personal attack and instead as an opportunity to practice self-control, everything changed. He no longer let it get to him, and over time, he became immune to the negativity. This is the power of reframing. The ancient Stoics believed that our perception shapes our reality. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." This means that the way you interpret a situation determines how much power it has over you. So, next time someone tests your patience, try asking yourself, how can I see this differently? You might be surprised at how quickly your anger dissolves. 5. Practice radical acceptance. A major cause of anger is resistance. Wishing people were different, wishing situations were fairer, wishing life aligned perfectly with your expectations. But the truth is, life isn't always fair, people won't always treat you right, and things won't always go your way. The more you fight reality, the more suffering you create for yourself. Instead, practice radical acceptance. This doesn't mean you approve of bad behavior or let people walk all over you. It means you stop wasting energy on things outside your control. A friend of mine once had a terrible neighbor, constantly loud, rude, and inconsiderate. At first, he was furious, spending hours complaining and arguing, but nothing changed. One day, he realized that his anger was only hurting him, not the neighbor. He decided to accept the situation for what it was and instead focused on what he could control, finding ways to minimize the disturbance and practicing patience. The result? His stress levels dropped instantly. By letting go of resistance, he found peace. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus put it best, happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within your control, and some things are not. If you focus only on what you can control, your actions, your mindset, your emotions, you'll find that external chaos loses its grip on you. Finally, 6. Cultivate inner peace daily. Controlling anger isn't just about reacting better in the moment. It's about training yourself to be calmer overall. Just like going to the gym strengthens your body, certain practices strengthen your mind and emotional resilience. Meditation, deep breathing, journaling, gratitude, these aren't just self-help buzzwords. They're scientifically proven ways to rewire your brain for calmness. One of the most powerful habits I've seen is the practice of morning reflection. Many Stoic philosophers, including Marcus Aurelius, started their day by preparing their minds for challenges ahead. He wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, 'Today I shall meet with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness.'" Instead of being caught off guard by negativity, he trained himself to expect it, and, as a result, he remained composed no matter what happened. By practicing daily mindfulness, gratitude, and reflection, you become less reactive over time. You develop a deep inner stability that no external force can shake. And that's the ultimate goal. Not just avoiding anger but cultivating a mindset so strong that nothing disturbs your peace. So, to recap, realize that people's actions reflect them, not you. Master the art of detachment. Pause before reacting. Reframe situations as opportunities for growth. Practice radical acceptance, and cultivate daily inner peace. If you integrate these 6 principles into your life, anger will lose its power over you. You'll move through life with unshakable calmness, no longer a slave to other people's words or actions. It won't happen overnight, but every time you catch yourself before reacting, every time you choose peace over anger, you're training your mind. And with time, you'll realize you are in complete control of your emotions, no matter what. He dedicated himself to self-improvement, and over time, he discovered something profound. Dealing with his difficult boss had actually made him stronger. This realization aligns perfectly with the principles of Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, obstacles are not barriers. They are stepping stones to growth. The next time someone irritates you, try shifting your perspective. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask yourself, "What can I learn from this?" When you reframe challenges as opportunities for growth, nothing can truly disturb your peace. Everything becomes fuel for self-improvement. You cannot control what others say or do, but you can always control how you respond. If someone cuts you off in traffic, you have a choice. react with anger or let it go. If someone spreads rumors about you, you can exhaust yourself trying to fight them, or you can stay focused on your own path. A friend of mine once worked with a colleague who loved gossip. One day, she discovered that this person had been spreading false stories about her. Her initial reaction was to confront them and set the record straight. But then she paused and asked herself, "Is this within my control?" She couldn't stop this person from talking, but she could control how she reacted. Instead of engaging in pointless drama, she chose to prove her character through actions, not arguments. Over time, the gossip lost its power, because she refused to feed it with attention. This is exactly what Stoicism teaches. Epictetus said, "Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within our control, and some things are not." So, the next time negativity comes your way, ask yourself, is this something I can control? If the answer is no, let it go. Why waste energy on things beyond your control when you could channel that energy into things that truly matter? Strong people don't break under pressure. They remain calm. Just like physical strength, emotional resilience is built through training. Patience, mindfulness, and self-control must be practiced daily. The more you train your mind, the harder it becomes for anyone to shake your inner peace. A friend of mine once had a high-stress sales job where clients would lash out over the smallest issues. Initially, he took every harsh word personally. But over time, he changed his mindset. Instead of reacting emotionally, he saw each difficult client as mental training. He practiced staying calm and responding with logic rather than frustration. Eventually, he became unshakable. What once stressed him out no longer affected him. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Think of your mind as a warrior in training. Every challenge is an opportunity to build resilience. The more you practice staying calm, the stronger you become. Emotional strength is not something you are born with. It is something you develop through daily discipline. The moment you decide that no one has the power to make you angry, you reclaim control over your life. Many people believe that anger is automatic, but in reality, it is a choice. It may not feel like one because we have been conditioned to react instantly to frustration. But if you take a step back and observe, you'll notice something crucial. Between the trigger and your reaction, there is always a gap. And in that gap lies your power to choose how you respond. Anger is a trap. It makes you weak, reactive, and miserable. Think about the last time you got angry. Maybe someone insulted you, cut you off in traffic, or disrespected you. What happened next? You probably felt your body tense up, your heart race, and your mind fill with negative thoughts. Maybe you snapped back, raised your voice, or spent hours replaying the situation in your head. But did your anger change anything? Did it make the situation better? Or did it only rob you of your peace? Now, imagine if instead of reacting with anger, you remained completely calm. Imagine if no rude comment, no disrespect, and no irritation could shake your peace. In that moment you win, because the person who stays calm holds the real power. This is why inner peace is the ultimate strength. Anyone can get angry. It's easy to react. But true mastery lies in staying composed under pressure. The strongest person in any room is not the loudest or the most aggressive. It's the one who remains steady, no matter what. When you refuse to let others control your emotions, you become unstoppable. You rise above the noise. You start making decisions from a place of wisdom, not impulse. And suddenly, life feels different. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. Imagine a life where no one could ever make you upset again. No rude comment, no disrespectful person, no frustrating situation could steal your peace. Imagine waking up every day feeling calm, unbothered, and completely in control of your emotions. That life is not just possible, it is within your reach. But it requires practice. Train your mind the way a warrior trains for battle. Every time someone tries to provoke you, see it as a test, an opportunity to strengthen your self-control. When you feel anger rising, pause. Take a deep breath. Remind yourself that you have a choice. Will you let this situation control you, or will you choose peace? At first, it won't be easy. You'll slip up. You'll react. You'll catch yourself getting frustrated. But the more you practice, the better you'll become. Over time, you'll notice something incredible. The things that used to bother you simply won't affect you anymore. What once triggered you will feel insignificant. And one day, you'll wake up and realize that nothing and no one can shake your peace. That is true freedom, not being controlled by circumstances, not being a slave to emotions, but being in full control of your mind, your reactions, and your inner world. Starting today, make a commitment to yourself. No one has the power to make me angry. No one has the power to steal my peace. I am in control. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to reflect, apply it in your daily life, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Stay strong, stay calm, and keep growing.